Today we're going to look at nuclear fusion. Now, nuclear fusion is the opposite, all right? This is where we're joining together smaller nuclei to form a larger nucleus. And this was actually first observed by an Aussie physicist, Mark Oliphant, who was working with Ernest Rutherford in the 30s. There's a lot of things happening in the 30s. Um, for fusion to occur extensively, you really need really high temperatures and pressures, which are supplied by the sun. And that's because the sun is basically a big fusion reactor. So fusion is something that scientists are really working on being able to do. And if you are a fan of Spider-Man, you will know that in the movie, Dr. Octopus uses tritium to create a fusion reaction, a stable fusion reaction that would lead to the creation of endless power. But it gets out of control because it is obviously very hard to control fusion reactions, as we see in the sun. So we're going to be looking at hydrogen and helium in particular here. So inside the sun, the major component is helium, which has one proton and no neutrons. It looks like this, 1 helium, mass number 1, protons 1. And in the sun, we have the fusing of hydrogen to create helium. Now, helium is more stable than hydrogen. So we have nuclear energy that's released because you're going from an unstable form in hydrogen to the stable form, which is helium. And that energy is emitted as gamma radiation. So then that's the gamma radiation that we eventually receive here on the Earth. So you've got this sequence here, which is a really important sequence that you probably want to have really in your book. So the sequence of reactions in the sun, and you can see the first one here, check this out. It's got a positron and a neutrino, so this would be beta plus decay. And here you've got some gamma radiation, so a kind of gamma decay happening. And here we've got our fusion that's going on as well. So we're really going from up here, starting off with just hydrogens and ending up with hydrogens again, but also this 4,2 helium.